Okay, let's jump right into this highly anticipated round of 32 matchup at the 2026 Bad Homburg Open. Welcome to this explainer where we're breaking down exactly what to expect when two incredibly different tennis forces collide. We're going to analyze the stats, the surface, and the history to give you the ultimate preview.
So, can a rising star actually dethrone a seasoned veteran on grass? I mean, it's the classic sports narrative, right? Youthful aggression going head-to-head with veteran composure. But, as we'll see today, the specific variables of this tournament make it anything but predictable.
Section 1. A clash of styles.
Section 2. Tail of the tape.
When you look at the raw data, the contrast is honestly pretty stark. Mertens holds the ranking edge at number 24 in the world compared to Eala sitting at 35. But perhaps the most glaring difference here is that significant 9-year experience advantage the Belgian veteran holds over the 21-year-old rising star.
That experience really translates into historical dominance. 2-0. Mertens holds a flawless head-to-head record against Eala. Historically, Mertens hasn't just won, she's set a very clear precedent of absolute control whenever these two share a court.
As you can see, Mertens completely controlled their previous encounters on hard and clay courts. Just look at their most recent clash at the 2026 Madrid Open on clay. She dropped only 3 games in a 6-2, 6-1 victory. Honestly, it was a masterclass.
Section 3. The grass court shift.
Now this is where things get really interesting. Moving to the grass is the ultimate equalizer. Eala is bringing massive momentum and surging confidence to the lawn, especially coming off huge June victories against heavy hitters like Elena Rybakina and Alina Svitolina. Her flat, aggressive ground strokes and her rapidly improving return game are just remarkably effective on these low-bouncing surfaces. It fundamentally shifts the matchup in her favor.
Section 4. Fatigue versus consistency.
Let's break down the physical reality for a second. On one hand, Eala's massive recent match volume gives her an incredible competitive rhythm right now, but it severely risks physical fatigue. Against that, we have Elise Mertens' trademark consistency. She is a highly reliable professional who rarely, if ever, beats herself with unforced errors.
But keep in mind, Mertens isn't completely invincible. She actually showed some vulnerability recently with a rare early round stumble against Nikola Bartenkova. So the veteran armor definitely has cracks if the pressure is applied correctly.
Section 5. The tactical bow. Tactically, Mertens is going to actively look to disrupt Eala's rhythm. Her game plan completely hinges on utilizing elite court coverage and exploiting defensive variety. And, crucially, as a multi-time Grand Slam doubles champion, she knows exactly how to leverage that world-class net play to scramble Eala's baseline flow.
Conversely, to notch her first win in this rivalry, Eala absolutely must keep unforced errors, especially double faults, to an absolute minimum. She's got to use that powerful baseline game to dictate points early, effectively forcing Mertens onto the back foot before that defensive web is even established.
Section 6. The final verdict.
So take a second to consider all these factors. You've got the 2-0 head-to-head record on one side versus massive grass court momentum on the other. Who actually holds the advantage here when they step onto the lawn? Well, due to her explosive grass court form and the sheer confidence she's playing with right now, you should absolutely expect Eala to play with high aggression right out of the gate. In fact, we project this will allow her to finally capture her first ever set against the Belgian.
However, despite Eala's early surge, our projected overall winner is Elise Mertens. Mertens' veteran composure, her defensive versatility, and that superior tactical management on the really high-pressure big points gives her just the slight edge she needs to weather the storm and outlast the 21-year-old.
We're predicting a thrilling, tight 3-setter here, with Mertens ultimately prevailing 6-4, 3-6, 6-4. It's going to be a real battle of attrition where experience just narrowly edges out youthful firepower.
As you tune into the match, keep this question in your head and watch to see which style ultimately dictates the terms of the court. Does Eala's relentless baseline power break through the defense, or does Mertens' strategic mastery win the day? Thanks for joining us for this explainer and enjoy the beautiful game of tennis.